So I'm going to start. So thank you for coming to the Arabian Corner this week. I'd like to just introduce everybody. So at the top left-hand corner, we've got Nicola from Jumeirah Hotels and Resorts. I'm sure you all know her. Just underneath, we've got Dean from Dubai Tourism. And then just underneath me, we've got Arika from Abu Dhabi National Hotels. So you're going to be learning a lot today about the different parts of Arabia. So I'm going to hand over to Arika. It's all yours. If you can share your screen and tell us about your hotels.
Thank you so much. Well, I guess I have a very short frame, but I have to fit all the 3 properties which we have and we are introducing in Abu Dhabi. So let me just share the screen and I'll start giving the brief, what's happening here. And can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So we are basically the hotel owning company, and currently I'm managing the franchise properties in Abu Dhabi. As you can see on the first slide, I have 4 properties. The 4th one is not here because it's in Al Ain and the destination is not that developed so far. So we're going to talk about Abu Dhabi only. In Abu Dhabi, we have 2 Marriott hotels, which is the MERIDIEN and Sheraton. And we have as well 1 Radisson Blue hotel, which has been rebranded from Hilton to Radisson in 2019 in January. So I would like to start from Sheraton. Sheraton Abu Dhabi, it's been on the market more than 40 years. It's a very famous and well-established product, and I'm quite sure everyone is familiar with this. The hotel passed the last renovation in 2003. However, this year in summer, we started the full refurbishment of 105 rooms. The beach area has been already revamped. As you can see on this picture, the beach been already changed. We brought the new sandbags, we did the new beach area, the new cabanas. We also did the new beach bar, so it looks quite wide and nice and very funky. We also have 3 pools in the hotel with the kids area and separate adult section with the bar. So it's quite convenient for everyone. It's like a layered kind of resort. It's very green. The territory is not that big. However, it's very compact and easily accessible to everywhere. The guests have their own privacy and they don't face basically each other. It's still convenient. You can see on this picture as well our B lounge. It's our shisha lounge and outdoor lounge, which is open already now since the weather is amazing. So we can offer that to our guests. The gym area as well is located in the resort part, as well as we have 2 squash courts and sauna steam rooms. And regarding the guest rooms, this is the old picture, the current rooms that we have. I don't have yet the mock-up rooms and the new rooms design. We're just waiting for one of the rooms to be finished so we can take a pictures of the new rooms. This is the current rooms. It's a classic room. Every room has a French balcony, and it's the capacity that we allocate in this room is maximum 3 people. We don't suggest to put 4 people inside due to the size. The all-day dining is quite big for the hotel. We have also quite a la carte restaurants because we offer the all-inclusive option, and we do provide for the guests different options to dine for lunch and for dinner. Italian restaurants, we have also Spanish restaurants, as well as Mexican. And this is our cigar lounge. So the concept of cigar lounge is to allow guests, instead of smoking outdoors during summer, they can use the cigar lounge and they can have a drink as well here in the evening. So it's very nice and convenient. You can see it's very classy. The hotel lobby will be fully revamped next year. So far, we're just awaiting the final project for it. And this is the lobby bar. Moving forward to Le Méridien Abu Dhabi. Le Méridien Abu Dhabi also is 42 years old right now. It's just a map of the hotel. The hotel has been fully refurbished in 2019, and we opened our doors as the upgraded 5-star property in April 2019. Everything been completely changed here. It's all brand new. You can see the pictures of the lobby. This is our lobby lounge, all-day dining as well. So we do offer in all our properties all meal plans, starting from room only and ending up in all inclusive with dine-arounds and with the drinks included as well. This is the lobby, the deluxe room. So we have 2 types. We have a city view and a sea view room. The rooms are 27 square meter size. So we can put here 2+2, 2 adults plus 2 kids. You can see the twin room as well. This is the city view room and the resort area. All the properties are the city hotels. However, at the same time, we also provide the beach. So we have our own private beach in each hotel, which allows guests to access the city and the beach at the same time. During the day, it's mostly beach and shopping during the evening hours, let's say. Start there, the bar area, which is connecting basically the beach and the pool. This is our beach. And the last and the most exciting project for us is Radisson Blu Abu Dhabi Corniche. This hotel been rebranded from Hilton, as I already mentioned, and it actually went in a good way for us because we started investing in the hotel a lot. Last year, if you look at it, the left wing of the hotel has been completely renovated. This year, we're finishing the other wing, and we are also moving towards the beach club. So this is how our current rooms look like. We already revamped, majority of rooms are finished already by now. We are expecting the handover by December completely. This is our suite room as well. So as you can see, everything was completely changed here. From the colors to the structures, everything is completely changed. This is our Italian restaurant, Boccan. Then you have some kind of classic pub here. You have also the Jazz Bar here with the live band, live performance daily. 2 tennis courts we have as well. And I would like to highlight this area because our beach club is listed in top 10 beach clubs in Abu Dhabi. However, after we have it over, after the full refurbishment, we are targeting to be #1 in Abu Dhabi because we're going to be the biggest and the newest after all this amendments. So here we have a beach restaurant where we offer our guests a lunch meal. Since the hotel is being separated with the beach, with the road, and connected by the tunnel, so the guests can cross the tunnel and end up at the beach. So instead of going for lunch to the hotel, they can have the lunch here at the beach restaurant. This is the shot of the design. We added some elements as well. And the pool area has been not slightly, I would say it was a big change because we had 3 pools. We had an adult pool, family pool, and the kids pool with water slides. We are adding 1 more pool, which is currently building and progress. It's a wave pool. It's going to be the biggest wave pool in Abu Dhabi. The second one is in Yacht Water World, and it's smaller, so ours is going to be the biggest one. This is the project picture of the wave pool. This is our family pool. The water slides for kids. The kids room, we're just doing the revamping here as well of the design. And I think that's pretty much it shortly. Basically, the hotels are, as you can see, moving towards the fresh update, and we are expecting the more upscale level for our hotels, especially for Radisson Blu, since we are bringing it 1 level up. So we want to see very happy guests in the hotel.
Brilliant, thank you, Arika. I think just seeing all of those pictures of the beaches and the beautiful pools, I'm sure everybody that's on the webinar now is wishing that we were there. So thank you very much.
We would love to have everyone here, but we're just waiting for the restrictions to be eased as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. Which reminds me, what is your price for today?
Oh, the price can be various. Considering current situation, it's really very low. It's a very special price, let's say. But I would say the average for all the hotels will be per night, 100-ish per night.
Okay.
During mid average price, that would be in dollars.
Super, super. Okay, so now, Nicola, if you can transport us to Jumeirah hotels.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Arika.
Thank you.
Perfect. So you should all see my screen now. So I'm Nicola from Jumeirah Hotels and Resorts, and I'm based in London covering all of the hotels, but today we're going to touch base on Abu Dhabi and then Dubai. So the first destination will be Abu Dhabi. So we have Jumeirah Sadia Island, which is our 1 property now. Before we would have 2 properties, which would be Jumeirah Etihad Towers, which is no longer part of us. We do have this fantastic beach property, which is located directly on a 400-meter stretch of beach. And it's great for those clients that want that kind of beach experience in Abu Dhabi. We've seen some great city properties which has just been presented. But here we've got more of a relaxed vibe, as you can see here, lots of blue colours that come through. So you'll see one of our sweet categories on the screen to the left, and then on to the right you'll see our main dining restaurant, which is white restaurant as well. So that's our all-day buffet style experience. As you can imagine, the buffet experience has changed with all the COVID restrictions in place. So instead of going to a buffet, the buffet comes to you, and it's more of an a la carte experience. So we have done things a little bit differently, but guests will still have that buffet experience, but much more secluded in that respect. Moving on to our next destination, which is Dubai. Dubai is open for business, and Dean will talk more about the destination on his presentation. But with our properties there, we have them open. We have a lot of local and domestic travel there, so all the operations are as normal. And with our first property, Jumeirah Zabil Sarai on the Palm, we have 7 restaurants and lounges open. In total, we normally have 10, but that's just to do with obviously the procedures that we have in place. Another key kind of selling point for this particular property is the award-winning spa. So that's something to bear in mind for your clients that are looking for that kind of relaxation experience. We do offer PCR testing at each of our hotels, and this can be arranged by the hotel, and there may be some charges for this. And as I said earlier, Dean will probably go into more detail about the requirements for that. But something we're really proud of is that we have been awarded across all of our properties the Bureau Veritas Safeguard label, which Jumeirah Al NASEEM was the first property to be awarded that. And it's really a safeguard label. So it's accreditation to say that Jumeirah hotels have followed some really, high hygiene levels, and we've put lots of safeguarding in place. So each of the hotels you'll see at the bottom of the screen will have this safeguard label. So it's to give that confidence and reassurance to your customers that when they are booking a Jumeirah property in this new kind of era, that your clients will be well looked after, and we have the highest hygiene and health and safety procedures in place to keep all of our guests safe and enjoy their holiday as well. Another kind of key benefit of booking Jumeirah is that we have our key campaign periods, all of our offers. So this does say book by 30th September, but we have released that until the end of October. So if you do have any clients that are looking to book kind of for travel towards the end of this year or next year, which I know 2021 is a big buzzword at the moment, then we do have some fantastic offers there as well. Another key kind of point, and a lot of inquiries that we are seeing about private villas, and we do have these in the royal residences at Jumeirah Zabil Sarai. So these are 4 and 5 bedroom villas. So if anybody's looking for that seclusion, privacy, that private butler service, then we have that here. So we have the 4 bedroom villas which overlook this lagoon pool here, and then we do have the seafront royal residences which have their own private pool as well. So great for people that want to go to Dubai but want that privacy and seclusion, then we definitely have that here at Jumeirah Zabil Sarai. Moving on to our other hotels in the destination. This is quite a big presentation, but I'm just going to kind of go through quickly, so you'll probably see a flash of images as we go through. But this is a map of our properties, which include Jumeirah Beach, Burj Al Arab and Madinat Jumeirah, which is made up of 4 hotels. So this is Madinat Jumeirah, and you have Jumeirah Al NASEEM, which is then next door to Mina Al Salam, and then you have Al Qasr, and then you have the Dar Masih of summer houses, which are dotted around the resort. And then over this side, you would have Jumeirah Beach Hotel with the Beit Al Bahar Royal Villas here, and then you have the Burj Al Arab, which is located here. So to talk about Jumeirah Beach Hotel, this property is open and has everything that a family needs. We have an amazing kids club, which you can just see highlighted here. So it's within the grounds of the hotel. So this is great for your families that want to have all the facilities on their doorstep. You can see that the style of the rooms is very fresh. We opened after an extensive renovation, so that you can see the style and the colour of the hotel has definitely changed if you've been to the property before. So I'm just going to show you some of the rooms. Again, talking about the villas, we do have the Beit Al Bahar villas at Jumeirah Beach Hotel, which has 1 and 2 bedrooms, and they come their own private plunge pool. So again, if people love Jumeirah Beach Hotel but want that villa concept, Then we have that here with the Beit Al Bahar villas, as you can see here. Just scrolling through to some of the images that you can see here. And with the Beit Al Bahar villas, you have the executive pool access as well. So definitely something for clients to experience if they want that privacy within the greater grounds of Jumeirah Beach Hotel. Moving on to Jumeirah Al NASEEM, this is the newest kid on the block for the portfolio. And again, it's very different in style, although it's still similar colour palettes. It still has that fresh tone within the hotel. So this is very popular at the moment. We're seeing some record occupancy levels at this time of year, but you've got some fantastic views. Literally, you've got the Burj Al Arab as your view out, and wherever you are in the resort, to be honest. Fantastic kids club as well. So we really pride ourselves on the kids clubs that we have at the collection of hotels in the destination. So what's new at Jumeirah Al NASEEM? We've just opened up a Talise Fitness at the hotel. We have had some questions about the kind of social distancing aspect, but we do, although the images shows the machines quite close together, we have spaced out the machines and we allow one guest per machine. So we miss out one of the machines as well. So it gives that opportunity for people to social distance on that. We've also opened up the Royal Penthouse Suite. So great for anybody that is looking for a multi-generational booking. As you can see here, we can accommodate quite a few people on here. So if anybody's looking for that multi-generational booking or friends, I know we have the rule of 6 here, but I don't think that applies in Dubai. So something to bear in mind for anybody that's looking for a getaway. As you can see, fantastic views out as well. And it comes with their own private pool as well, with fantastic views out over the Arabian Gulf. Another option is Jumeirah Dar Massif, which are the private summer houses, as I mentioned earlier. So again, if people want something a bit more private, secluded, then this is a great option with your summer houses. So each summer house has between 8 and 9 rooms in, so this would be one summer house. So again, if anybody's looking for something privatized, we can privatize this at an additional cost. So that would work well, again, for your multi-generational bookings, if you had any groups that are traveling together as well. You also have an amazing courtyard, and this is where we would serve our happy hour drinks as well. So just to give you an idea of the color scheme that we have at the hotel. Each summer house, we have 3 summer houses to 1 pool, again, very secluded and very private, so definitely a good option for people that want to be away from the crowds. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got a fantastic kids club as well. We've just opened up the Celeste Pool and Lounge, which is within Dar Massif, which is an adult only pool. Again, great views out, and we even have our own smoothie bar, so if you want to grab a refreshing fresh drink, you can definitely do that here. And the final kind of update on the villa side are the Malakia villas. We've always had them, but they've kind of lost the shine as we've concentrated on other parts of the hotel. But we have the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom Malakia villas, and they come with their own private pool as well, which you can see here. So I won't go through all the amenities and services, but I'm sure we can share that information with you there as well. As you are probably familiar with the USPs, we have the 2-kilometre of private beach, which you can see here, and we have unlimited access to Wild Wadi Water Park. The only thing that we haven't got at the moment is the complimentary transfers from the hotels to Wild Wadi Water Park, because that is not available in the destination at the moment, but taxis are very local and very easy as well. The dine around that everybody talks about with Jumeirah is still in place. We normally say over 40 restaurants, but we are saying a minimum of 20 restaurants will be included in this dine around programme, just to stay in line with the government rules that we have in place and to ensure that we can safely accommodate our clients in the restaurants as well. The hygiene measures, just to finish on, as Dean will kind of touch base on his presentation, but we do temperature check all of our colleagues and also our guests in-house. We've moved away from paper policy, so everything will be on an iPad, and we have the QR testing as well. And then every room and every public area has the anti-bac spray and also the wipes, and all of our colleagues will wear the masks as well in and around the resorts. And I know Dean will touch base on that as well. And finally, we do have our online training program, which gives you more information. And we also have access to your own rates if you want to come and stay at our hotels as well. So we can give more information on that as well. So that's a kind of whistle-stop tour. I hope that was within my 10 minutes. But yeah, I look forward to any questions at the end.
Brilliant, thank you, Nicola. That was great. And just to see the Burj, wow, what an iconic hotel. You're so lucky. So brilliant, thank you very, very much. And now we're going to get, we're still in Dubai, but we're going to sort of really sort of pin down now, and Dean's going to tell us a lot more about Dubai and the suitability for people. And over to you, Dean.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Nicola, for alluding to a few bits and pieces that I'm going to run through. Very, very helpful. Right, so I just want to firstly start off just by saying that the reason why we're doing this is just to not only update you about what's going on in Dubai and with the current climate, but also to just give you a little feel of other things to do in Dubai that may not necessarily be in your purview for your clients or for yourselves, in fact. So give you a little bit of a taste of that Dubai is not just these beautiful, wonderful hotels, which are all amazing and fantastic, and the beaches and everything else, but there is a little bit more to Dubai. There is another side to it as well. So I'm going to touch on that. However, firstly, what I really want to show you is our new marketing video that we're putting out over our socials. If you don't follow Dubai Tourism, please do. It's a wonderful space for up-to-date and relevant information and all of our marketing tools as well. So let me just start with the video and we'll go from there. So as you can see, Dubai is certainly gearing up for tourism to return. As of the 1st of September, we've currently conducted over 7 million tests with a percentage of positive tests per 100,000 people is below 1%, which puts us in the top 10 globally for COVID-19 testing, which is a great place for us to be, but certainly not resting on early laurels, always looking to achieve more and better testing as the same as everyone else with eradicating this virus. From the 1st of August, all tourists, residents, citizens and transit passengers have to present a valid PCR test, which has been taken no longer than 96 hours before travel on arrival, which does have to be negative or you won't be allowed to fly into Dubai. There was a rule where we did have to have a valid PCR test on the return as well. However, I'm thankful to say at the moment that that has now been eradicated, and it is only a valid PCR test on the currently coming into Dubai, not on your way out. And we do have a very similar stringent methods as we do in the UK in terms of social distancing, wearing face masks. However, that is slightly more strict in Dubai, with masks having to be worn where in most places, that almost everywhere that you go, unless you're actually sitting by a pool or sitting with food or drink. Other than that, you will have to wear a face mask in most places at present, and undergoing temperature checks, as Nicola said, in the hotels, in the bars, in the restaurants, whatever it may be. There is quite a lot of temperature checks that do go on as well. So what's open and operating? As you can see from that list, we are ready to go for tourism. We are back and open. Don't get me wrong, definitely with restrictions. Some restaurants can only operate at 50% capacity, but a majority of them are now open, which is a fantastic feat, and great for any tourists that do want to enter Dubai at the moment. So yeah, that list I feel is quite robust. Just does go to show how ready Dubai really is. The only thing that's really not open at the moment would be nightclubs and some of the late night bars, but other than that, most other things for tourists are open. And the wonderful thing at the moment, we just had some numbers through as well. The UK travellers are actually the #1 travellers to Dubai at present, which is just goes to show that the UK travel industry still has some legs in it, and we are really working well to get people to places that they do want to go. But even with the 14-day quarantine, people are still traveling to Dubai. So I really do think we should bear that in mind, because the UK travelers are really still looking to come to Dubai. So an affordable part of Dubai, it's not something that's necessarily spoken about a lot when people are talking about Dubai. I think everyone sees Dubai as opulence and expensive. However, there certainly is another side to that, with things like the metro system, extremely cheap, easy to get around, a bit of culture with the Abba rides and the souks, which you can go into. The souks sort of bartering deals. The Abba rides is so traditional, and I think costs about 2 dirhams for a ride, which is absolutely fantastic. Dancing fountains outside the Burj Khalifa, completely free. Museums, extremely cheap. And then if you do want some more local, traditional, cheap cuisine, there are other cheap eats to go into, and more of like your almost street food. So that does exist as well. If you want to go big 5-star Michelin star restaurants, absolutely fantastic. We have that as well, and it's great. But there is this other side if you do want to taper that down a little. You've also got kind of the Dubai Pass, which gets you in and around the city into lots of different places to do. Key and upcoming attractions, we've got the Eye in Dubai, which should now be completed and ready to go. I don't think it's quite open as yet, but should be very soon. Expo 2020, that was obviously supposed to happen now. We were supposed to be literally ready to kick that off. However, that has been pushed back. New dates have been put in for 2021. So it does run from the 1st of October 2021 through to the 31st of March 2022. So please do keep an eye out for that one. There will be more coming out about Expo 2020. We've got the Museum of the Future and the Tower at Dubai Creek Harbour as well, which looks absolutely fantastic. So one other thing that we did a bit earlier on this year was look at or ask colleagues within HQ as to what attractions that they would go to, more of like what the locals would do, and we're calling insider tips. So here's a list of some of the things that came up, which I personally didn't know some of these existed, and it's great to know that they do. But things like Frying Pan Adventure Tour, taking you around all different local eateries, which is great. The SM CCU, which essentially, if you look at the picture in the bottom right-hand corner, couldn't be done like that right now, because that's not great social distancing. However, they have changed their protocols, so social distancing is in place. What it does is it gives you a look around the museum, but also then you have this big family sort of style meal where you get to talk to locals and ask them any sort of questions that you want about their life, the way they live, their food, their culture, whatever it may be. And they're very happy to open talk to you. And personally, I thought that was such a wonderful thing to know that actually exists. So that's certainly one to check out as well. We've got other shows like Pearl, we've got Arabian tea houses, art centres, we've got the Right Market, which is in one of the parks, which is, again, fantastic things, which are things we don't talk about when we talk about Dubai. So these are also things to add to the repertoire of Dubai that we have. You know, we have beautiful hotels, beautiful beaches, theme parks, and all the wonderful big things, but then all of these small things just add to that as well. And I think for your customers, it's wonderful for them to know that as well. When they're going, you can really add to their experiences, and we certainly hope you do. For yourselves, we've also got some available assets. Dubai Expert is our online training program. So please do visit that. If you need any pocket guides or maps, please let us know. We're more than happy to send as many as you need out. The Visit Dubai website is a great source of information, including some short itineraries, longer itineraries, things to do, a real good substantial source. Bar 360, which is the VR 360 from Dubai, works really well. Please have a look if you haven't already. Take yourself around Dubai and see it from the comfort of your own home before you can actually get there. And then the Dubai binder, which any marketing materials, please sign up to that as well. So thank you very much for listening. I do hope you found that insightful, and you've learned a little bit more about Dubai today. And if there's any questions, please do let us know.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Dean. It's great to see some extra things that we're not aware of with the excursions and the places to visit. So brilliant. Thank you. Good presentation. We've got a couple of questions at the moment. So if you've got any more, please pop them in the Q&A tab. Okay, so Dean, this one is for you. Kathleen's asked, is there any updated news about the Dubai Expo?
So yeah, Expo has been postponed until next year. The new dates for Expo are the 1st of October 2021 through to 31st of March 2022.
Brilliant, thank you. Arika, this one's for you. Cheryl's asked, did you say all of the hotels could be booked from room only to all inclusive?
Yes, absolutely correct. All our properties we offer starting from room only, finishing at all-inclusive meal plans with alcohol included, and Ramadan we also serve alcohol. It's not an issue here, so just so people become more knowledgeable about that now, because a lot of people are still scared, you know, of Ramadan and all. But Abu Dhabi is very open in this period of time.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Okay, this one's for you, Nicola. Sonia, she said she joined a bit late, so sorry if it was covered. Jumeirah, can you advise on the new club level amenities? I think they have changed, like the free airport pickup at Zabel Sarai.
Yeah, so we have, so Jumeirah Zabel Sarai, in the club room benefits, we have removed the transfers. That's just something that we've done, and we have highlighted that. We have had to look at our different options that we have in our benefits, but we can give you all the information that we've got on that as well. So yeah, for Jumeirah Zabeel Sarai, we've excluded the transfers on that club room benefit now.
Brilliant. Okay, Cheryl has asked for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. When is the best time to go?
We should answer.
Arika, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, it's now actually the good time is starting from October. I don't know, it's either COVID influenced our weather here so much. Now it's amazing outside already. October, and I would say until end of June, easily. This year was amazing. Even in July, we didn't have humidity. Humidity came maximum for a week in the entire summer, which was really actually good. Because normally we are struggling with humidity in August, September. It's not the best time to come, yes. But the rest of the time, I would say it's quite nice. It's always good here. We're always sunny and green. So
excellent.
Year round.
Thank you very much. Okay, Patricia, she missed part of the presentation. Yes, I will email it out to everybody. So the full webinar recording will be sent to everybody that signed up afterwards as well. So no problem with that. So John has asked a question. If you do a 2-center transit in Dubai and on the outward, do you need 2 PCR tests on the outward and the return? So this is if you transit rather than, or if you do
no,
it.
So transiting, the way it now works is we only need 1 PCR test on the as you arrive into Dubai, and that's it. So it is just 1 PCR test before you leave, up to 96 hours before travel.
Brilliant. I suppose that would maybe vary if there was maybe doing sort of the first 4 nights in Dubai and then flying on to the Maldives, because then they'd maybe need it for the Maldives. So you just need to just double check with your next destination as well. Okay, and another question for you, Dean. Petra has asked, when passengers arrive by cruise ship and they have a late flight back, can they leave their luggage at the cruise terminal, or do you know other storage possibilities?
That is something I will need to find out and get back to her. I haven't had that question asked or it come up actually, so very good question. I know that used to be a possibility. However, right now I'm not so sure with all of the COVID restrictions. So again, I'll need to find out and get back if that's okay.
Yeah, no problem, that's fine. I'll send the details on for you. Okay, and that is the end of the questions. So we've got some prizes now to give away. So let's see if everybody was listening. So Arika, what is your prize?
Our prize is 1 complimentary stay for 1 night in Radisson Abu Dhabi Corniche, since it's our brand new product on bed and breakfast.
Brilliant. Okay, so you have a question to ask everybody.
About the Radisson, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
I will ask about the Radisson in particular.
Okay.
So I've been talking about something related to resorts a lot, I think, in the presentation. Most of my presentation about Radisson was about the resort area. So I would like to ask how many pools we have.
Not yet. Just wait 1 second, because I just need to tell everybody where they need to put the answer in. Okay, so if everybody just changes to all panelists and attendees on the chat option, and it is the fastest finger first. So now ask your question.
Okay, so question is, how many pools we used to have in the Radisson Abu Dhabi and how many we will have?
So
the answer is just flying here.
I know. Okay, so we need 2 answers now.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the correct answer?
Mary Swan Easton said 3, now 4, I can see. And yeah, we have a couple of people actually who answered correctly, but Mary Swan Easton was the first one, as I caught her in my eyes.
Well done, May. So you had 3 and you've now got 4 pools. So that was the correct answer. Brilliant. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, and Dean, what's your prize?
So we have a £50 Amazon voucher to give away.
Brilliant. And same basis, if you write your answers down in the chat options. Dean, do you have a question for us?
On the video, there was a tagline at the end. What is Dubai's new tagline for their marketing?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good one.
Oh, I think this is the first time nobody's got an answer. Oh.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Live your story. Perfect.
Live your story. Brilliant. Just writing this down so that we can contact everybody. That was a tough one, Lydia, for sure. But you all know it now, so that's that's a great thing. So when you do your hashtags,
hopefully never forget.
Super. Okay, so thank you very much for joining us, everybody. I hope you've learned a lot today because presentations have been really, really good. We've had a lot to cover, but the speakers have made it very, very easy to be able to understand everything, and hopefully you've got your clients lined up that you can send to the different hotels. Okay, and just to keep reminding you, keep logging your bookings on myarabianrewards.com. If you do find that any hotels are missing, please do reach out to us at the support option and we can add them in for you. And we will see you next week on next week's Arabian Corner. So thank you, everybody, and thank you to the speakers. You've done a brilliant job. So thank you. We appreciate you coming on and sort of educating us all with your hotels. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.